już tego nie robiło. Nie musiałam się w ogóle przejmować.
Dobra, może to był, wiesz, raz. Good morning, traders. Sound check, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good morning, everybody. How is the sound and vision video coming across? Please let me know in the chat. I would appreciate that. Loud and clear. Sound good. Good. Thank you, guys. Good morning, John. Poppy, Dolan, Forbes, Jackie, Mike, 66, Maya, everybody else that's in the room. Summer Trader, welcome, guys. So we are gapping down again, building this little base here for Spider within yesterday's range. The top of the candle is being given back to the markets. Q's a little different, 0.3%, 0.35. Russell retraced, nice healthy retracement after this overcooked run towards the top of the range. Very nice. Diamonds almost flat. So these are the markets. We're at all-time highs except for Russell. And I have 3 gappers that I really like. There's also Sina, S-I-N-A, that's gapping. However, it's not making a volume. So Cisco, first one gap under this 3-month. This is first gap after earnings, and I believe today is earnings. And we're gapping below this base, which is pretty horrible for this stock. And I'll be looking for some shorts here below this low here. I might even set up a trade in pre-market below the low. Stop 46, I'm sorry, 60, below 60. What is it? Let me see. 45.57. So below 57. Stop 46. The beginning position. And then we'll see. 45 looks like yesterday's post-market low. I have my pre and post-market data fixed. Is that amazing or what? So I'll be looking at Cisco first candle potentially. WB, same story, breaking a trend. Breaking a trend here. Breaking a pivot. And looks like we are getting into next area of support. So we might be range bound between this 46, whatever it is, 47.5 and this $46.50. That's not bad at all, unless we break through this 46 area and continue. Then it will be a completely different ball game. And KHC, gap under consolidation. Nice flag, not working out. Looking for 200 moving average as a potential target for KHC. Qgene, BAM. 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 Remember that guy? Emerald something. BAM, BAM, BAM. The Cook. I loved his shows. And Walmart. I don't understand why Walmart didn't pop on my screen here. So where are we with Walmart? Let's see. At all-time highs. All right. Walmart spready at the open. Remember, I will not forget that from a couple years ago. Gap over consolidation. Nice breakout. 3%. Not much. Not much. Yeah, looks like we could go long here. I would not fade this. I would not fade this. This is the only second day. This BAM. Same story. Going parabolic. And breaking this. breaking this area here. Let's do this. We're right here. And the area is... Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? So we're actually running into the area in resistance from 2015. This could be the high here. Yeah, we're in resistance. Gap 2%. Not much. And this QGene. Overcooked definitely. With yesterday, today we're in 200 moving average. Resistance area. There's a nice resistance zone over under area for this 37. It overshoots that 37 every now and again. Almost every single time. So it's not like a clear zone. This I wouldn't mind fading. Look at this. After earnings, like how it recovered nicely. Pretty strong, very strong actually. Look at the volume, the size of those candles. This one candle takes out 2 months of trading alone. This guy. Yeah, however, it's in resistance. It's in resistance. It could be done here. Morning, Donna, Bob. All right, guys. So we got plenty. We got plenty to watch. News on schedule. Let's see. Forex Factory. Isn't it some kind of testimony today? Yeah. 10 o'clock, Powell. So altogether, today might not be the greatest day unless we make our money in first 30 minutes. Depends on what he says. He said that whatever, what's the market that they worry about? He said that today or yesterday. I saw somebody commenting on Powell. Let me look it up real quick. So anyways, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Then we have 11 crude oil news. And that's that for US dollar today. Watch for that Powell's testimony. Okay, so QGene got an upgrade. Yeah, but how many times those upgrades, once they get an upgrade, they sell off. Uh, 5 minutes till market opens. Remember, okay, I'm old enough to remember hearing Bernanke say the same thing about Supreme Market in early 08. 6 billion on a day in. New era money is under control. Federal Reserve. Powell. Repo market. There you go. Repo market issues appear to be under control. So that's what the market's, right? By Maxim who? Good one, Bob. All right, so we might be, yeah, we might be closer than ever, but still printing all-time highs. One of those days, this will be a multi-year high, guys. So. There you go. I agree with Bob. Bob says 3 people to never count on: meteorologists, economists, stock analysis. Not necessarily in that order. Yeah. What's with your spelling, Bob? Is that your second language? Hey, Jimbo. Good morning. All right, guys. 3.5 minutes. Let's buckle up. I think I'm gonna structure that trade real quick here, below the low. What's the spread? No spread here. 46.50. Now you have to go below 46.50. Okay, 46.50. Small trade stop. I'm sorry, 45.50. Stop 46, and I'm gonna do it in pre-market 47 in order. And if it drops below, I won't be filled because I can't trade in pre-market. Short, I got my order. And let's see what's gonna happen. Trade small, win big, find tight entries for your size. Always know what's at risk. Getting in, use stop loss, don't trade, don't average down. Guys, this Cisco is just a boot in the door, and then I'll be building on that if I get it. Alright, good luck. Learning Polish. Bobby's learning Polish. You should have learned. You should have started in Santa Barbara when you were meeting with me and everybody else. All right, going to refill some coffee. All right, we're up and running. Good luck, everybody. And let's see what today brings. Cisco, once it clears that 46, I'm going to cancel and look for different entries or potentially not to trade this one. WB, very nice drop here into this 44 area. Let's get on a pullback, down 16%. KHC, this could be something here. First candle, it has to be below 31.15. 31.15 short, 31.15, 32.50. Wait a minute. 32.15 and 50 stop. 32.15 stop short right below. 32.14 short, and then stop above the high of the session. Got my two orders in Cisco. Stop below above the high here, 46. Okay, I'm protected. KHC not going yet. QGene above 200. BAM. BAM off the list. BAM did not gap the way it was shown in pre-market, and now back in yesterday's range. Okay, Walmart. Let's see what's gonna happen with Walmart. Okay, Cisco now triggering the first candle. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna wait for a nice leg down and then retracement, and I'm gonna try to look for potential add and reduce situations. Our usual suspects are down slightly. Microsoft chugging along. Look at this guy. And Cisco puts very nice. Let's see what's gonna happen. What's that KHC doing? About to trigger short. KHC, I'm about to get triggered in. Cisco with green bar ignored in the making. Still the same range if you want to trigger below the green bar. I'm not in KHC just yet. Cisco, I'm fine with it consolidating here as long as it drips lower slowly. It will eventually break down and just go QGene. Nice potential short here below this range, tight range, right on 200 moving average. Kind of a risky business because it's right on it. 79, right, is the Walmart. Let's wait for Walmart for potential longs here. Well, Jimbo, the entry was the pre-market low for Cisco. And as usual, if we get 1-to-1, we'll adjust the stop and so on. I'm in with starting position 100 shares, risking very little right now. And waiting for further drops to build up the position. KHC, same story. right below the pre-market. 15, 32.15. WB, nice setup here on 2-minute 44. That's a dollar stop. I'm gonna short it 44.50, right below 44.50. $43.50, gosh. $43.22. $43.22. $43.22. Okay, got my short in place below 22. 43.19 is my stop. Watching the Cisco bouncing. It looks like it's ready to drop now, but we don't know until it drops. KHC range bound, not triggering yet. Dive, Cisco, dive. Yeah, I know it's not diving. Nothing's triggering that I have set up for shorts. This WB, very nice pattern. As long as it breaks, we can count on this kind of a situation here. 42 area. KHC also very close to trigger. QGNC, I said that just a couple seconds ago, minutes ago. It sits right on that 200. peekaboo a low here and recovering. I like Walmart idea. KHC, I'm in. Stop above the high, 32.50. Okay, I'm protected. Okay, KHC starting to work. Like I said, it would be nice to get that 31.50. And we'll see. We are breaking through 32 for right now. No volume. Now there comes the volume. And we're holding. Well, that's okay too. Sorry, I was muted. So I added below this bar from 944, the lowest point, and the green bar ignored the lowest point, and I set my stop above this candle from 942. So now I have 400 shares running and similar risk. Well, about $100 worth of risk. And waiting. This KHC, a little disappointing, but it is what it is. Let's see what's gonna happen here. WB getting closer and closer. And again, if it pops now, if it pops and stays above this candle from 934, I will cancel as well. I have 2 trades running. They're both in green. Your stop is in the green. Yeah, my stop is at what is it? 40. My stop is in red for Cisco. KHC, let's see how it handles this 32 area. What are the markets doing? I never know what the markets are doing. Sideways. 10 o'clock, guys. Remember 10 o'clock, Powell start to speak. I'm sure there are other outfits like Bloomberg, I think, does upgrades, right, and downgrades. Maybe they will tell you who upgrades or downgrades. Now market turns. KHC, I'm gonna move my stop to 0 right here. It looks like it wants to turn 14, stop 14, 32, 14. If it drops, great, but it looks like it might try to go and reverse the trend, especially that market is taking the high of the session here. Same with the Cisco. I think that I'm moving, yeah, I am moving my stop to 44.96 in green. 44.96. Okay. So book in green. Worst case scenario, small green. A little less than $100, but I don't feel like losing this trade, especially that, this Powell guy comes up. Market is pushing for highs. I'm out of both KHC and Cisco. I'm out of those trades. Still waiting on WB. Small green day so far. Yeah, it is a big. Yeah, it is selling big. Okay, there's a big seller at 99, 98. Yeah, I think it will go and test higher. We can always get in at session highs with rounded top at 10:30 if it happens. WB still waiting. Hey, Dr. Fish, how you doing? Okay, WB canceling my order. Not interested. It popped over this consolidation. Maybe later we'll revisit and try to get in. This KHC I'm a little disappointed in. My stop being taken out like that. And I did 14 instead of 15. I did 15 or 16. I did 14 the break even, and that was my mistake here. I should still be in this trade. Damn. Well, too late now, unfortunately. Back to fish, computer problems. Don't you hate when this happens? Knock on wood. My platform is all pimped out now. I have no problems. I have my pre-market computers. My computer is I have a beast. Just so you guys know, my trading computer is a beast. So I'm all set. As long, like I said, as long as my platform is performing, I can do whatever I want. Walmart selling off. Who knew? Markets, okay, pushing for highs. I wonder what the guy is saying. What's his face? I forgot already. Powell. His testimony, I believe it started already, right? 10:04. Powell testifies. Keep that in mind. Yeah, wires. I can't, like, I don't know where, like, maybe with a memorabilia store, you can buy wired mouse, right? Were you able to buy a wired mouse and keyboard? I know that, like, the hardcore traders, that's all they use. I have batteries laying around on my desk, literally, just in case. You've witnessed a couple times, right? Me not being able to do anything because batteries in the mouse or the keyboard died. Yesterday? What is he talking about today? Today's Thursday, correct? Thursday 14th, 10 o'clock. Here's the news. Oh, that's where he is. Economics Club. Thank you, Bob. KHC, look at this. Stupid mistake. Bob, you're cracking me up today. Yep, Thursday 10 a.m. Powell. Look at this KHC, guys, and we are getting to the target, and I'm not in it, and the trade is 1-to-1 easily already. So yeah, look at this. Over 1-to-1. 3150, that 200 moving average. Should be the target. Going very nice. I over tightened my stop. getting aggravated. Cisco low base. We might get another trade out of Cisco, and WB with higher highs and lows going for the range, for today's range. So this for right now is valid, this support. And let's see, maybe we'll get the rounded top in a few minutes. Watching this Cisco, I might jump on Cisco again. Very tight. What is it? 30-cent stop, give or take. Okay, let's do this trade here. 44.80 right below 48, 44.80. Stop 06. So 26 cent. 20. Let's call it 30 cent. I got my short in place. I'm gonna short Cisco once again. KHC at the target, guys. If you followed KHC and didn't get stopped out like I did, you might wanna. So we're at what, 2-to-1 trade? Is it 2-to-1 roughly? Yeah, over 2-to-1. You have to take a partial, and you have to adjust your stop. There's no reason to lose 2-to-1 trade. Okay, back in Cisco, stop 45.06 right above 45.06. Yeah, Jimbo. Let's see if this one works, if this setup works. It just triggered and bounce is triggered on volume, which is good. Broke the base on the volume. Try to be more patient. Well, all you need is 30 cent move down for your one-to-one trade. You don't really have to be that patient with it. So how's everybody doing, guys? Who's making money? Who's buying lunch today? I know it's not me. I have to make some money first. Now, it will be interesting to see Walmart rounding here somewhere for a trade going into the afternoon. Let's see if we get a tight range, maybe 50, 60 cents to go long and ride it towards the session highs. Not ready yet, though. This KHC, what a trade. What was I thinking? Alright, waiting for Cisco and potentially Walmart coming into the end of the session for potential rounded bottom. Very nice Marathon Bob. AMD is a beast. Congrats, Nick, and good morning to you. My friend. Oh, very nice. Burley Noah made money in Cisco today. Looks like round 2 starting to work for Cisco. I don't like that goes very slowly after break of that base. I was kind of hoping, but it's Cisco, you know. 25 million shares traded already, 23. Okay, looks like Walmart we're getting closer with this rounding. So it'll be over $1 if this is it. If this is the low and this is the reversal over 123.50, it'll be $1.25 worth of risk, give or take, for potentially 2.5 to 1 trade to the upside if it holds this, if this is the bottom. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, Bob. You're still in the original trade. That's a legit pivot in my opinion at 48.90. Jimbo, I don't know if you were in those lounge where I was talking about targets being fluid. I don't know where my target is. I know that I need 30 cent for 1-to-1 trade, and if I get that, I might take it off. Especially that looking to the left on Cisco on the daily chart, there's a lot of noise here, and there's that pivot from July of last year where it looks like we are holding for right now. So if we break that, I'll be more confident about larger targets. But for right now, if I get 30 cent out of this trade, that's my risk. I'll be happy with it. So for $100, you're getting 100. For 200, you're getting 200. Okay, so if you are looking to swing trade it, then you have to use completely different rules here. 2-3 days swing, you can't be having stop 30 cents above this this price action. The high in this bar from 2018 is 81. We're at 70. The close is at 69. So We're testing the closing price from here. Very interesting. Let's see how Cisco grinds. Hopefully sellers won't back away and drive Cisco lower. Very tight range. A little bit of a wedge in here going on. Let's see what's gonna happen. Patiently waiting. Yeah, go Costco. I agree, Dr. Fish. Where do you see it going? That's an ugly pattern here. From bigger time perspective, looks like Costco is correcting. 42 not out of the question. Then I see 34, longer term, of course. Cisco, I'm sorry, not Costco. I'm talking about Costco. It gets confusing. Very slow and tight. I will move my stop to 44.9. Cut my stop in about half. Don't like this tightness here. Is it too tight? I don't know. I'll tell you after the session. But yeah, it just needs to roll over and die here. Jimbo, we can talk about that during our mentoring. Just a couple patterns. I'll show you. I'll get you a cheat sheet as well. Gotta be an optimist, no? Once we break this low here in Cisco, I will move my stop to this pivot that will correlate with 0 right above. Here we are, 78 right above. So I'm at 0 with my stop, and let's see what's gonna happen. This whole market is in pretty tight range. Spider, pretty tight. Qs, Russell trying to trend here. Diamond sideways. Apple, Facebook rebound. Very very tight, especially this Cisco, and there is a risk of rounding, Cisco rounding here, like literally 5 pennies away from being stopped out, and that's fine because it will be a zero trade if it doesn't work, and I'm fine with zero trades all day long. Moved my stop to zero. I was able to move my stop to zero even though the trade did not become one-to-one. Too tight. This range is a little too tight, and it looks like it's rounding here. Oh well, can't get them all, I guess. Can't get over this KHC. Nice call, early entry, and mismanaged trade on my end here. Okay, I'm out of Cisco for zero. Small green today, guys. So Cisco, we're on to something like from early on with this pre-market low. Here, shorted Cisco. And took from original entry, it was about one-to-one trade, but I added here in this green bar, ignored, and I took it off here in this consolidation for profit. Second try, break of this consolidation, unsuccessful. However, I managed to get out at zero. And KHC, I don't want to talk about it. Same story. Shorted below the low of the session, pre-market session. Got filled at 15, 14. We dropped, we popped, and when it started printing this higher low and going, I decided to move my stop to zero and over tightened it. I went 14, and we got here, we got 14, and I got stopped out here. I made a mistake by not putting that stop a penny or two higher, and it became 2-to-1 trade. It hit exactly where we wanted it to go. It hit 200 moving average, so very nice trade. Unfortunately, I did not profit off of this KHC. So 3 trades, 2 zero trades, 1 small winner, and that's that. Right, guys, comments, questions? I'm thinking about this Walmart, but it's the longer it goes like this, the less I like it. Look how much chop it will have to go through on the way up. This resistance 123 and a quarter. Next one 123. Next one 122.50. A lot of resistance intraday. So might not be a good idea to look for longs in Walmart. However, if there is a nice clear rounded bottom with small risk, and I'm here in front of my computer, I'll be pulling this trade. And yeah, and that's that. Spider dropping below 200. All right, guys, I don't see any questions. Pretty quiet in the room today. No questions, no comments, no opinions. Great trade with roll rate. Yeah, it was a nice trade. I just I was kind of today. I don't know what's the deal. With Cisco, both trades I have nothing to be like what's the word? I'm not upset. I think I did all the right things, like added in the right spot, pulled the trigger in the right spot for first candle, like before first candle. It was just no momentum. Such a big stack. Look, 37 million, 28 million almost shares traded, and this momentum. There was just no follow through, on each break. It was just a fade, like a little fade, and then very tight range, and I guess the sellers backed off, and we are rounding here. And this KHC completely mismanaged my stop. Moved it to 0, completely 0, and yeah, it was a nice trade. Nice over 2-to-1 trade that I didn't profit from. Sometimes that's how it is. There's nothing I can do about it now. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad you like it. I'll do it every morning, so just open a room and stick with us. Okay, guys. As always, if you're green, keep your money. Don't give it back to the market. If you're red, don't make it any worse. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for being in the room with me. It's always a pleasure working with you and for you guys. Bye-bye. Have a great day. Bye.